Hey there, you ever wonder about money? Like, what are its secrets? Well, today we're going to go on a little adventure to make it all super simple and honestly kind of fun. By the time we're done, you're going to feel like a total money genius. So, let's dive in.
You know how it is, right? You get some pocket money, you're feeling great, and then, poof, it's just gone. And you're left scratching your head, wondering where it all went. Well, guess what? You are not alone. We're going to follow a friend of ours named Alex to see if we can solve this little mystery together.
All right, so we're going to put on our detective hats and follow our friend Alex through what seems like a totally normal day. But if we look really closely, we're going to find money hiding in the most surprising places. It starts the second they wake up.
Okay, so Alex wakes up. It's a little dark in the room, so what's the very first thing they do? Flick! The lights come on. It feels like nothing, right? But that little bit of light is powered by electricity. And yep, electricity costs money. That's money moment number one for the day.
Next up, breakfast. Alex is hungry, so they pour a giant bowl of their favorite cereal. But wait a minute, that cereal, the milk, the bowl, even the spoon, somebody had to buy all of that from a store. That's another money moment, and Alex hasn't even left the house yet.
Time to head to school. Alex hops on the bus. Beep. The bus pass gets scanned. You know, whether you take a bus, a train, or even ride in a car, getting from here to there costs money for the ticket or for the fuel. And just like that, you can see how these small costs are already starting to pile up. So later in the day, Alex pops into a shop to grab a treat and notices something a little bit weird. Their favorite snack just seems different. And this, my friends, brings us to a really interesting, kind of mind-blowing secret about money.
Okay, be honest. Have you noticed this? Your favorite chocolate bar seems just a little bit smaller than you remember. Or you open a big bag of crisps and it's like half full of air. And what about this can of fizzy drink? The price just went up. It's not in your head. This is a real thing. It's a money secret.
To understand what's going on, we need to talk about what our money actually is. Most of the money we use today is called fiat money. I know, it's a super fancy term, but all it really means is that our money isn't backed by something real and physical, like a pile of gold. And because of that, governments can just decide to, well, create more of it.
So, why does that matter to you and your snacks? Well, think about it like this. Imagine all the money in the world is one giant piece of bubblegum. Now, when more money gets created, it's like that piece of bubblegum is being stretched out, thinner and thinner. It gets weaker. So now, each little bit of your money, your piece of the gum, can't buy as much as it used to. It just can't blow as big of a bubble.
Okay, so back to Alex in the shop. They're holding their pocket money, and they know it's that stretchy bubblegum kind, so every choice feels like a big deal. Alex sees two things, a really cool new toy and a healthy snack for later. And right there we have it, the great epic battle of want versus need.
Let's break this down. It's pretty simple, actually. As you can see, wants are the super fun things, like a new toy or a fancy gadget. But needs, those are the things we absolutely have to stay healthy and safe, like a good lunch or a warm coat for winter. Getting the difference between these two? That's a real money superpower.
So what would you do? I mean, if you were standing there, it is so tempting to get that exciting want right this second. But sometimes being a little patient and saving your money for something even bigger or better down the road, that's the really smart move. It's all about thinking, what do I want right now versus what will my future self be really happy about? Okay, so we've seen how super easy it is to spend money. But to spend it, you gotta get it first. So, where does money actually come from? Well, for most people, it all starts with earning it.
Let's just imagine a teenager who gets a weekend job. They might earn about 12 pounds for one single hour of their time and their hard work. That's one whole hour of their life that they traded for that cash. It kind of makes you think twice about how you spend it, doesn't it?
So once you've earned that money, what happens to it? Well, a big chunk of it has to go to your expenses, your needs. And of course, some of it is probably going to go towards having fun, your wants. But see this slice right here? The money that's left over? That is the most important part, because what you do with that can change absolutely everything. And this brings us to the most exciting part, the real secret weapon. You can actually give your money a job to do. You can turn your savings into a real-life superpower that works for you.
That's right. Seriously. Instead of just letting your savings sit around doing nothing, you can put them to work. When you save or invest smartly, your money can actually grow all by itself over time. It's kind of like planting a money tree that gets bigger and bigger, even while you're fast asleep.
So where you keep that leftover money is a really big deal.
If you just stick it in a piggy bank, well, remember our bubblegum problem? Over time, that money buys less and less. But some people use other things to save, like gold or even digital money like Bitcoin. The whole idea behind these is that they can't just be stretched or created out of thin air, so they're designed to hold on to their value much, much better.
So, what's the big takeaway from Alex's whole day? It's really just this: think before you spend. Every pound, every dollar, every coin is a choice. And the very best choices are the ones that your future self is going to look back on and say, hey, thanks for that.
And now, it is your turn. You have the secrets. You have the money superpowers. So my big question for you is, what's the first amazing, awesome thing that you are going to save for? A new bike? A telescope to explore the stars? A trip somewhere cool? Your money adventure is just getting started.